Okay, back with Hogwarts Legacy. Let's just get right into it.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a fifth year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, third years aren't taught.
And you're a third year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble.
We'll do that later.
Perhaps I'll make
The
myself
main quest is right above me. Actually, wait.
Suppose I should look for that.
Is it actually really that close? Nah.
Sophronia
It
told me
seems
about.
close, but it
It
isn't.
does sound interesting.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
So to stop poachers, I'm going
Come
to
along,
become
then.
a poacher. Alright. Seems legit.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
So I'm gonna be able to stuff unicorns into the bag. That's basically what's gonna happen. That's probably why there's those areas with the beasts and stuff that I was saying that you can't actually attack. You can just grab with some grabbing stuff like
A nasty
Accio
poacher.
and
Deke hated
Leviosa.
working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
It's a spell.
You got one!
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay, I don't have to grab all of them, I just have to grab one. Actually, it's still showing up on the map.
Revelio.
Curiosity, I'm gonna grab them all and see if the marker
Settle
appears
yourself.
on the map.
Revelio. I'll look after you.
I'm probably just gonna stuff it in the cage. Don't worry, you're safe from poachers now.
Revelio.
Well, I grabbed all of them in the marker.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Could have just teleported me with you. Whatever. I see a unicorn. It's getting bagged.
Revelio.
Is this over here? Yeah, I don't really know what that is. Okay, I saw some balloons. Or was it? Over here.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
There, I got a pair. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Revelio.
I'm not gonna grab the whole block or anything. Gotta remember where I found that unicorn.
I
Probably
rescued
a
a jobberknoll.
trophy.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Yeah, I can run into that one. I don't need to get on my broom for that.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
No need to be difficult.
You little.
I mean you no harm.
Get the bag. Oh, darn it.
Descendo!
Made it face plant so I
Everything's
can
all right
grab it.
Now, I'm only trying to help. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Collected rewards. Let's see what they are.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
You have to go downstairs.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Small cages, come on, small cages.
What exactly did you think of?
A small cage.
Heavens!
That's a
You've
little
done
too
it!
big for a small cage.
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
So I can only have a few of them loose.
Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
Can I only have one of each kind?
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Dee can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Okay, so basically, I'm a poacher. I'm selling the merchandise to somebody else. I am a poacher. I'm stopping the other poachers by poaching the animals. I mean the beasts. Yet there's nothing wrong with that. It's completely fine. Okay, I'm gonna dedicate this to the beast slots. What is this? It's Wingardium Leviosa. I forgot about that. Guess I'll put this one in here. And this one I put Lumos back on.
Wonderful.
Okay, so I have to do both things. What?
I'll look
Whoops.
after you.
Well, at least I don't have to feed it twice. My bad. The bird's over here. Slow eater. There we go.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Oh, I forgot to reveal some of these. Since I'm here, I might as well do that. Okay, so I could upgrade this. Oh wait, add a trait. Forgot about that. Which one am I more likely to keep? Actually, wait. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do it on this one because I do like the ability the other one has, just in case it does get rid of the old one. Yep, it got rid of the old one. Alright, good to know.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Nah, mate.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
You want to do this one now?
Meet me near the ruins of Falbat.
In at the present moment, the
Revelio.
would be sure to tell you. Oh, my exams. Tch, not a one of them deserves more than a T. In trouble.
Accio.
Oh wait, the pulsar, right?
Compulso. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Well, here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio! Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Accio!
What? I think I squashed myself. There's something over there that I know what it does.
I see. A switch reset everything. Good to know. Accio!
Okay, so it definitely squishes me when it does that.
That chest looks... That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Accio!
There's a chest right
Revelio!
there.
Oh.
Okay, I think I can move this one up here, right?
Accio!
Oh, it got mixed together now.
Accio!
right on the side of it. It should not have done that.
Accio.
See if I can get. Oh, it connected. How do I get that back there?
Accio.
Yeah, let it switch me real quick.
Accio. Accio. Accio.
Yeah, I managed to get that there.
Accio.
And wasn't even worth it.
Accio. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Revelio. Accio.
I was trying to finesse it, but it's not gonna work. Oh, there's a... Yeah, there's a way I can do this now.
Accio. Accio!
Darn it. I could just jump on it while it's in motion, but it goes pretty fast.
Accio!
Is there a chest up there? There is.
Accio! 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 Accio!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I reset this.
Accio!
There we go. Just have to rethink it a bit.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for him. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see it.
You misbehaving little toad! Your father and I did not raise you to cheat in exams!
Revelio.
We are...
Black noticed the scuff on his shoe the other day.
Revelio.
Did you find the Hall of Herodiana?
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Nice. I think I'm actually gonna do the one with Sebastian.
Tradition in my family to play a game of Quidditch on the moors
How far
during
is it?
holidays.
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings closer together. We've had to rely on each other.
It's pretty far. Looks like it's nearly Halloween or something.
I've always said that travel...
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Okay. I guess back to the astronomy class, which is all the way back here. Should have just done that first.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Bruh.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Bro, you mind? Bro.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that
Dude,
clear?
still going for it.
Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Bruh.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Oh.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead.
Revelio.
Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Revelio.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio. Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
I saw one of these tables before. Yeah, I saw it earlier. Okay, so it's apparently a astronomy table.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Okay, so I'm supposed to...
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
There we go.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Revelio.
Never do get tired of seeing...
Let's do this one real quick. seems to be another one that I can receive.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit, and I can get my business going minus any competition.
I haven't seen any reason not to do some questionable things, so I'm just gonna do it.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
I don't think there'll be any consequences.
I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be it. This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula.
Expelliarmus!
I don't know why it's defaulted.
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Aloha Mora. Where is that venomous tentacula?
When he goes to the other place, I'm
Revelio.
gonna go back and grab those things over there.
Revelio.
Looks like that's a plant right there. Oh.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. So many spiders. I wonder if people can really Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Hey, there's this up here.
Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Can I just fast travel?
Protego!
Nope.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Glad you came.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade.
I've already been there.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Alright, let me just speed it up to nighttime.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here.
Nice.
Revelio.
Might as well take down this camp real quick.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You haven't got a friend.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
No!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. The beasts are safer now. Revelio. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio. Gave the hawk lumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sorona's box of letters. Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio.
Okay, that's it for this area.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I'm trying to grab it.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
What?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Could have done that a lot smoother, but I was trying to figure out how to throw the boulders back. Maybe using Protego and then trying to throw it back would have worked. Or it could be a talent that I need to unlock. I don't know.
Revelio.
Okay, so this was unlocked.
Lumos. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh, I thought this was right way over here.
Revelio.
Fork one too.
Revelio.
Okay, there's a bunch of letters thrown around the place.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
I could have gone ahead and read all that, but that takes quite a bit of time.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. When I set about my arrangements, I don't...
Petrificus totalis. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
One less poacher.
Revelio.
So I don't even have to be hiding. I could just pop up behind him and cast a spell.
Revelio.
What level is this? Can't do it.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
That's these things again.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Revelio.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
I'll stick him like a knocktail. The Ministry, if they come after me, they'll...
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Dance.
Accio. Revelio.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I get this fast travel point because I haven't gotten it yet. And I can't jump up there.
How nice to see you, my young...
Revelio.
Oh, I was trying to get rid of the waypoint. Whoops.
Albert Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
had to check to see if I got any new challenge rewards.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Let me see if I can go to the room of requirement real quick. Oh, looks like there's another quest here. I'll talk to this before I do anything else.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Might as well sell all this.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
What will I do without her?
Oh, there's still that chest right there.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf Biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of...
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Alright, let's see what we can do real quick about this. I have enough time to finish this quest.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Come out before I find you. What was that? One
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
You're the little sod that said... Stop right there!
Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
I shall get that goblin.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
Yeah, I can't believe these guys. They stuffed them into small cages when they could just stuff them into small bags. The monsters. Can't believe they would do that.
Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Like, expecting this guy to sell a broom, but I can't actually check its complete appearance, so I'm gonna quickly look this up to see how it looks. Actually looks pretty good. Up 10,000. I can waste money on it. Wait a minute. Oh, I need this.
Thank you for your patronage.
Nice. Hopefully this guy restocks.
I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
Nice. I have Mallow Sweet Leaves again. I can do the Merlin trials. Yeah, I'll use this for a bit.
Revelio. Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Revelio.
Let's see this Merlin try over here and see if it's something I can do.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
Oh, I see what it is. It's just rolled the ball. I can do that.
Accio.
He got stuck. No way, dude. How'd it get stuck?
Accio.
Of course it gets stuck on that. I try and move it manually then. Maybe.
Depulso.
There we go. Why is there a bunch of plants here?
Incendio. Accio.
Alright, the also it is.
Depulso. That's that. Settled.
There we go. Yeah, I completed the challenge for Merlin. Nice.
Poachers. Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Levioso.
Put me down now!
Accio. You. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Better be a beast.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Confringo!
Accio. Incendio.
Confringo!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Confringo! Slippery as a kelpie, they say.
Potato.
Oh, this is getting fun! How'd you
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Confringo! Potato! Not so tough now, are ya?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Reducto! Cowards! Body
Accio!
Knife drop! Reducto! Barely a scratch!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You took Norris! Reducto!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Forgetting about Incendio being X and not circle.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else.
Aloha Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
I think it might be this one. Right. Second. Oh, darn it. Didn't mean to do that.
Descendo! Everything's all right. Revelio. Descendo.
That one either.
All right,
Actually, it was.
let's get you back to Garniff, shall we?
Okay, so I was very close first time then. Seemed like the most unique. Oh, wait.
Descendo. Descendo.
On.
Descendo!
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Got Thestral.
Revelio.
Let's see if I can spot a unicorn like I did last time.
Descendo! Descendo!
I'll look after you.
Revelio.
Is there anything else here? I'm pretty sure I saw something flying down. I think there was another area for beasts. Yeah, here it is.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed. I prefer the latter.
Revelio. Accio.
I'm out before you've had too much.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You're the little...
Incendio.
No.
Aloha Mora.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Alright, I think I'm going to leave it off here for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.